Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Students, am I audible for y'all? Can y'all let me know quickly? The chat box is open. Y'all can send a message in the chat box. Also, y'all can quickly share the link with your friends and ask them to join and fill up. Okay. Okay, so let's get started with our session and just welcoming all of you all to the free session. So today what we are going to do, what we are going to do is, so today we are going to discuss the entire first term syllabus level 1 paper. So here what are the things, before I start the session, can I know how many of you all haven't tried the first term paper at all? Like you guys might be private candidate students, and also sometimes there might be no teachers in our school. Can I know some of y'all, like if anyone is there, like haven't even tried the first term paper 2026 O level batch students? I'm asking grade 11 2026 O level batch students, please raise your hand if you haven't attended any of first term papers. Yes, sir, can I know how many of y'all haven't tried any papers from first term? Not the past papers, again asking the first term syllabus papers. Okay, perfect. Right, guys. So, we need the importance. First of all, we need to understand the importance of doing the first term paper. What is the reason is, now all of y'all knows that, okay? Your syllabus has 3 terms, level 1, level 2 and level 3. So, what are they? First term, second term and third term. What is the importance is, now in your schools, now if you are a school candidate means you will be having the term test. But as a private candidate, you might doesn't have a term test at all. Sometimes your school might be not providing you the exact questions what you needed for the exams. But here what the structured way is, started from the first term syllabus, we have classified and took the questions from your first term part. So that will be easy for you all to understand. And these questions are highly tested for your final exams as well. So that is how we have targeted and made the paper for you all. Okay. So how this is going to happen is, now from the first chapter, from grade 10 and grade 11, don't worry, I will be sending you all the PDF in the chat box. Okay, so in between I'll be sending you all the PDF. You all can take a printout and try it out. So I will be discussing you all this paper fully. Okay, as soon as possible I'll be discussing the paper within just 1 hour only. Okay, so don't worry, we are going to discuss the first term entire paper. Now some of your schools might have given a different kind of paper. Not everyone with the same structure they will be giving. Okay, some school different structures they will be giving. So here definitely there will be 40 MCQs and there are selected questions also. So hope you all know that selected questions are, you can select the questions and do when it comes to your final exam or when it comes to your O level or even in term test. Okay, so guys, how many months are left for your exam? Can I know from that? Let's start with what we can say, an interesting question. Okay, kind of interesting only. How many months are left for your exam? So if you take our 25 batch students, okay, so they started like 5 months before the exam, they started their classes, paper class, that and this. How about y'all? Are y'all like that, or else like y'all are very late to start the sessions? How many months are there? Did I make y'all afraid? Did I make? Okay. No, put in the chat box for everyone's option, because I can't, tap and check your that. Yeah, okay. 4 months, okay. How many of y'all are thinking like, do I have only 4 months here? Seriously, doesn't know about your O levels, say. Perfect. Okay. So anyone like scared for the exam? Like I'm scared to do the exams here. Raise your hand, guys. I'm scared to do the exams here. We'll see how many of y'all are. That is natural, right? That is natural. If you didn't get scared only, it's a kind of a disease you guys are having. So if you all are having like I can't do, okay, remove that thoughts. If you all are having like I am scared, say it. Only scared of Allah. Okay, perfect. And anyone who is confident, even if next month is exam also, I am ready, say it. Anyone like that? My students or anyone else? Like has a confidence, like even if you give the exam next week, I can do. Lion is not scared to anything, is it? Anyone like that? Ready but little scared. That is like a kind of a, Elum but Ela. Like that, no, y'all are thinking, okay, can do but slightly can't. Because of how the paper is gonna be, how can I answer this question? Okay, like that. So everyone are having that kind of, problem. Don't worry. Don't think like only I have that problem, say, and not like that. Even the toppers, even the 9s has that same problem. Okay, so don't worry. If you have that problem, it's really good, guys. And I can say is it's really good that you guys are having the problem like that. A small confidence, what I can say is scared of the exam is normal. That's normal, really. That's normal because even 9 is okay have. And don't think like it is not enough for me, like as a I want to become a topper in the school. You can't think in that way. Sometimes the toppers are failing in some subjects, okay. Also at the same moment, if you are studying night time, morning time, but if you are not satisfied, okay, we'll take like this. You are studying all the day. Sometimes that thought also can make you stress. Did you all understand? Sometimes studying a lot can make you stress as well. Right, so perfectly understand, guys. A little bit of studies, a smart study can make you forward, okay. Miss 99, 99, 100. If 100 pass means like, I think no one can enter the classroom. Is it? We'll see. We'll check and see, okay, whether they can enter or not. Miss, is this the same paper? Of course, we did that, right? Yeah, we have, tried the paper. Also, guys, shall we start the paper then? We'll see whether my paper is easy for y'all. I bet y'all if the paper is easy, the first term is really easy for y'all. Okay, first term syllabus y'all have covered and the theory parts are okay for y'all. Okay, inshallah, definitely. So remember, if you all are okay with my paper, then inshallah, first term syllabus, whatever the question they asked, you can score the best. Okay. Right, so let's try it out. Almost you all know that 40 MCQs are there. Okay, now past paper questions are not there here. You guys have to answer very actively. I guess you all are not sleepy in your homes. Okay, you guys are not at all. Right. So answer all the questions. Select the most suitable answer for each question. Each question carries 1 mark. Write the answers clearly. Before we move to the MCQs, do y'all have any other questions? We are Batman. Batman, is it? Can't hear. Okay. Can hear, no? Hope you all can hear. I haven't as I am from abroad. Okay. We are owls, night owls. Okay. Are you guys are night owls? Even myself. Okay. People will say nighttime study, don't do that, say, okay. But I can say is if you are okay with night studies, that's okay, guys. Don't go for others' opinion. Some of your friends will say morning study, night study, evening study. You know your mindset, right? You know your mindset. This time study only, I can say, then do that, okay? Don't hear anyone's, thoughts. Right. So starting from the MCQ questions, okay, we'll start from the MCQ questions. Enough. Don't let me close the chat box. Okay. Let's have some questions in between. No problem. No. Tomorrow we don't have the class. Tomorrow we don't have the MCQ because I have a seminar till 11 o'clock I have. Because of that only I thought of scheduling today. Okay. Right. So here MCQ there are, first of all, I'll show you all the paper fully. Okay. MCQ we have 40 MCQs are there, which we have made it according to your syllabus first. And part 2 answer 5 questions including the first question and 4 other questions. question carries 10 mark. Okay, so then you all can try the part 2 as well. Okay, so here you all have to answer as soon as possible. Okay, as soon as possible, then only you will be having a confident. Right, first question, options I need. Okay, options I need from you guys. What is the meaning of Aqidah? Okay, Aqidah is the first chapter in your syllabus. Okay, Aqidah will be your first chapter in your grade 10, in your grade 11. You have the first. And can I get the option number which comes under Aqidah? Yes. Aqidah, what is the meaning they're asking? Perfect. All. I need all. From all people I need. Right, okay. So answer is option number 2, which you call it as Islamic belief and faith. Okay, Islamic belief and faith. Right, the next question. Which of the following is one of the pillars of Iman? One of the pillars of Iman, if you take, what is that? Answer, option number. Perfect. So one of the 5 pillars, one of the pillars of Iman, paying zakat, belief in angels, performing Hajj, keeping fast. Yes, Iman. They're asking articles of Aqidah. So you all have to think here. What is it? Very good. Belief in angels. Okay, belief in angels is one of the article of Iman. Right, next one. Amal in Islam refers to, what is that? First of all, you all have to understand what is the meaning of Amal. Amal means you all know that. Actions, we call it as what? Amals. So what is the option number? What is the option number, guys? Don't worry, okay? Not the maximum is not 100, don't worry, okay? You all can still join. Right, Amal in Islam refers to good deeds and actions. Very good, good deeds and actions. Right, the next one. How many obligatory salah are performed daily? Quick. No need to think here. No, nothing to think here. How many? That's exactly 5. Which month is fasting compulsory for Muslims? Yes, fill out. Come on, quick. More than 300 answers I'm getting. I don't know how to see you all, okay? But perfect. Really happy for that. Which month is compulsory? What is the word we call it as in Arabic? What is the word compulsory in Arabic? What is the word we call it as compulsory in Arabic? Very good. It is, we call it as faral, okay? Faral, we call it as what? Compulsory. Right, the next question. Ramadan is the answer. Right, the next question. Come on for the next question. Be active and everyone put the options. What is the meaning of ibadah? What is the meaning? What is the meaning of ibadah? They're asking. Right, worship of Allah. Very good. So y'all tell me, ibadah, the business journey, this education, is it coming under the ibadah? Is it comes under ibadah? Tell me, this business activity, this education activity, is it coming under ibadah? Yes or no? Seriously? You guys are telling no? Is it a part of ibadah? That means, can we say it is also an act of ibadah, like under certain conditions or something? Perfect. Okay. Yes. Because why? Earning is an act of ibadah because if it follows the Sharia laws. Perfect. Okay. So Hajj becomes compulsory for the Muslims who are. These questions are tested for your O levels. So come on quickly. Hajj becomes compulsory if a person is wealthy and physically able. Suppose, think and see, the person, it's like this. A person is there. You all tell me the answer. He is wealthy also. He has a lot of money. And at the same time, he is physically able. If he didn't do Hajj, what happens after he dies? You all type and send me. Until that, I won't read other question. Wealthy and physically he is able and he is not doing the Hajj. He will die as a what? He will. The punishment after his death. What is that? Perfect, guys. He will die as a Kafir, Christian, Jew. Very good. Okay. So there is a hadith statement as well. If he is okay with both these things, if he die means what happens? Okay, very good. First one is the answer. Right, well, let's go quickly. Taharat mainly refers to what is at-taharat means. You all know that at-taharat is a separate chapter where we study the water. What is it called as? Yes, that is cleanliness and purification. And one thing, guys, I'll be going a little bit faster. If the question is hard means, then I can go for the explanation. Okay, right. Tazkiyatun nafs means, okay, tazkiyatun nafs. What is tazkiya? What is nafs? Yes, tazkiyatun nafs means purification of the soul. Very good. Okay, next one. Which action breaks the fast? Which action breaks the fast? Which? Eating intentionally? Yes, very good. Okay. Which of the following is a sign of strong iman? What is a strong iman? Helping others. Very good. So, lowest part of iman, removing anything from the road which can harm a person. Before performing salah, a Muslim must have what? Muslims must have a ablution, which is wudu. Right, the next page. Which prayer is performed at dawn? Okay, dawn means you all know what is that? At dawn. What is dawn? First of all, you all need to understand the meaning, then you all can answer. Fajr, very good. So fasting teaches Muslims to develop what? If a person fasts, he'll be developing sabr and self-control. Exactly. Okay. Nextly, which of the following is an act of ibadah? What is an act of ibadah? Helping the parents. Very good. So I'm really happy that without even, thinking, you all are answering me. Hajj is performed in where? Questions might be easy for you all. Very good. Makkah. Okay. Which type of water is al-ma'ut tahur? Okay. Nice. Is the answer? River water. Okay. Which of the following nullifies the wudu? Nullifies. If you sleep deeply, okay. Have it gone like once after you take the ablution, sleeping a small amount of 5 minutes sleep even is look like 1 hour of sleep. Have you all thought that kind of sleep in your life? Like 5 minutes sudden sleep has gone, but you think like it's like kind of a 1 hour sleep you had. Yes. That kind of, okay. So if deeply sleeping is also nullifies the wudu, right? Tazkiya helps the Muslims to, at that moment, if someone is shouting at you means the heartbeat suddenly fastens, right? I have experienced that kind of thing. Have you all? Like if someone is calling you means sudden sleep went, okay, after you wake up, the heartbeat fastens, okay? It beats so fast. Yeah, no, that kind of situations. Stressful life, no, that is. Okay, after that you can't do anything. Men's won't scared. Really? You guys scared for the women's, I think. Have you ever? Yeah, of course I have. Never. Okay, fine. No need, okay? Questions looks easy, it seems. Right, Tazkiya helps a Muslim to what? Tazkiya helps a Muslims to? Very good. Purify character and the soul. Which action is forbidden while fasting? Which is forbidden, they're asking. Forbidden. Eating and drinking intentionally. Okay, right. Let's go to the next step. Then you all will feel easy then. Okay, again. Salah is important because of it connects Muslims with Allah. So that is, we are having a physically connection with Allah. Whenever we had something to talk or we have something to tell, we connect with Allah because of Salah. Salah is an important part in our life. Which of the following is compulsory in Hajj? Okay, this question, okay, you all can know that. Okay, right. A tawaf around the Kaaba is the compulsory in Hajj. Which type of water can be used for the purification? That is pure clean water. Very good. Al-ma'ut tahur. Which quality should be avoided according to the tazkiyah? Which quality should be avoided? Arrogance. If a person is having arrogance, he's not having a proper, purity of heart. Because arrogance should not be there in life. Okay? It can, affect a person's life. Which of the following breaks salah? Can anyone? Yes, that is laughing loudly. Yes, because that disrespects salah. Zakat is a form of what? It is a form of charity. Yes. The first pillar of Islam is first pillar. Okay, first pillar. Shahada. Shahada is there, so you can't tell salah. Why do Muslims fast during the month of Ramadan? To follow Allah's command. Very good. Right, the next question set. Last part. Which action increases good character? Let me make the screen a bit zoom. Okay. Right. Which action increases respecting elders? Perfect. Which of the following is a compulsory bath in Islam? Compulsory bath means we have a special name for that. What is that? Ghusl. Ghusl means remember compulsory bathing. So that is done men and women both the side. A compulsory bath should be done before performing the ibadat activities like salah, the other kind of ibadat activity. A compulsory bath done. What is the meaning of shirk? What is the meaning? Simply you have to understand associating partners with Allah. Can anyone tell me if a person does shirk, what he is called as? A person does shirk means what is the title given for him as? What is the title? Very good. We call him as a what? A mushrik. Okay, a mushrik is the one who associate partners to Allah. Right, next question. Which of the following is considered kufr? Kufr means what? First of all, tell me what is the meaning of kufr? Yes, we call it as what? Rejection. Rejection of Islam, saying you have to remember. Rejection of Islam. It can come under any articles of Islam. It can be belief in Allah, belief in angel, books, prophets, day of judgment, khala qadr. Anyone, if a person rejects means it comes under kufr category. So rejecting the teachings of Islam. You can't write rejecting God, saying, because rejecting God we call it as ilhad. The greatest sin in Islam is the greatest. That is associating partners to Allah. A Muslim should avoid kufr because of what? Because a Muslim should avoid kufr because it, very good, it takes a person away from Islam. A person who does kufr becomes a what? A person who does kufr becomes a, because yes, he becomes a, very good, kafir. Okay. Which action is an example of ibadah? Which action is an example of ibadah? Praying salah sincerely. Very good. Tawheed means belief in the oneness. Okay. I'm really happy that you guys are sending the answers. Okay. After the MCQ, let me talk. Okay. After the MCQs. Right. Which of the following is not a form of shirk? What is that? Okay. A motivation? You guys need a motivation. Okay, after the MCQ, let me try to give you all. Not a form of shirk is not worshipping idols, praying only to Allah. Very good. Right, a person who hides the truth of Islam knowingly commits what? A person who hides the truth of Islam knowingly. Kufr? Yes. Right, kufr by what? Kufr by belief. Which surah strongly emphasizes Tawheed? Which surah? Which surah is that? Strongly emphasizes Tawheed. That is Surah Ikhlas. Qul huwa Allahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. So in the first verse itself talks about a Tawheed. Okay, right. Muslims must protect themselves from shirk by what? By worshipping Allah alone. Right. Okay, so was the MCQ perfect with 40 out of 40? How much did you all score for the MCQ? Honestly, you'll have to answer me. How much you all scored for the MCQ? Perfectly? Okay. We'll see 40 out of 40, mashallah. Too easy. First term looks too easy for y'all. We had the second term in our class, okay? So we had in our class, second term is completed. MashaAllah. Okay, everyone 40 out of 40. We need second term also, inshallah. Still, I didn't discuss the second term. Okay, I was like, gave the marks only for the students. 40 in second term. MashaAllah. Adila, you did it. Eyes closed, easy. That much easy, too easy. Then you all are really good. 36, mashallah. 35, then A pass, inshallah, confirm. I got absent. Okay. So you can just try it out, okay? Right. What kind of motivation you guys are expecting? Like life motivation or studies related motivation or related to what type of motivation you all need it? Study related, like how to study and how to focus in studies, like that, or life related motivation. Study, 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 study. Sports here, don't put out of the syllabus topics, okay? Life and study both. How to focus and avoid distraction. When I was like, I saw in the channel, in our official channel, okay, there was a poll someone has put. I don't know who has put that. Okay, in our channel only, I saw a topic related, a polls. Okay, what's your biggest distraction? Is here. The options are social media, games, feeling sleepy, lack of interest. So, what is the option you guys will tell? How to handle the parents when results come? Okay, I'll tell. Study life. Okay. Lack of interest. Okay. Let me talk about the four topics each one. Okay. What's your biggest distraction while you study? First of all, you have to think. Everyone has different thoughts. Okay. Now you might be having social media problem. எதுக்கோ போவீங்க, like you will end up with scrolling the phone only. Okay. You will go to check one tutor. You will go to check the notes or something. At the end, a pop-up will come, a notification from Instagram or TikTok. Then you go scrolling and end the time there. Okay. That kind of thing some might have. Okay, right. The next part is the games. Many students, girls and boys, has an interest in the games. If you have an interest, definitely you won't have the interest in studies. I'm telling with honesty, okay? Even there was some students in my class, in my physical class also had some students. They were playing games even when I was explaining. Then I don't know, okay? I can't put the effort for them. I just left them. Because why the reason is they have to put the effort, right? I can try to move them forward. If they are not ready to move forward, then I can't do anything for them. Next thing, feeling sleepy. Why you all are feeling sleepy? First of all, you all have to think, because you feel study as a hard thing. You feel that it makes you now sleep is the most important say, and if you keep above the studies, definitely you guys will feel sleepy. I think now you all doesn't have that kind of feeling, because now more than 100 are there. So inshallah, other students who haven't joined the session, they might have that problem, but you guys are not feeling sleepy, I know that. Okay. Lack of interest. First thing what I can say is, if you want to study means one thing only I can say, you should have a goal when you're studying. Without a goal, it's really hard. Even if you take any of my students, the 9As, okay? Hajara, one of my student, she was my student and she took 9As. She had a goal in there, in life. She was not a topper. She was not a genius. Okay, she was not she doesn't study night time and all. She doesn't do like that and all. She studied, smartly. I gave some motivations. Okay. She gave a, letter as well. I can send you all for, yeah, in our channel, we have uploaded about her thing. She got 9As. Even she has sent me without the motivation. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Without the motivation, I couldn't achieve A's here. Okay, that kind of thing. And 7A, one of my student, she also the same thing. Okay, small mistake she made is 2 B's she got, but Alhamdulillah, she was Shuha a girl. Okay, she too got 7 A's. Not because she's a topper here. You don't think only toppers has that ability. Not at all. All my students who scored the well, they are not toppers, guys. Honestly, I'm telling you, even they have sent me the message. What did they do, say? Okay, they had a goal in their life. Now, in your life, you might have a career, right? You want to do this here. Because of that only you guys are studying. That kind of motivation you need in your life. I can't give the motivation and make you all forward. What I can say is you should have something in your life. For this reason only you guys are going forward. It can be your parents because of their, hard works. Your parents are, working so hard for you all, right? Have you ever thought when you fail any exams, what kind of situation they will fall in? Have you all ever thought? At the same time, think positively. If you scored the well, if you scored the best, what kind of situation your mother or father will have? Think. Sometimes the parents might be your strongest opinion that you guys are gonna score here. If not, the next step in your life, are you all gonna end up with O levels only and then gonna work? No, guys. You guys have to study more and more. Okay, my students, everyone has to achieve the best. I want to see you all, okay? In future, I want to see you all in biggest position. So, inshallah, you all can do it, okay? Everyone I'm talking, everyone can. Girls and boys. Both of you all has to earn something, right, in your life. You guys have to earn something, no? You guys can't end up with O levels only, no. You have to do some kind of a degree. You want to do A levels in there. You have to do another journey. That means I didn't say only educated people are getting job. Not like that. Have interest, make a interest, have some goals in your life and move forward. At the same time, if you fail or if you are like, even though you have studied hardly and you have scored less means also, don't give up. You still have chance to do. Okay, even some of my students, a few students, okay, they have passed Islam, they have scored an A, but in main two subjects, a few of my students has failed. Okay, do you know what is the thing I said for them? What kind of motivation you all will give for them? They have scored Islam A, okay, B has scored, but in the main subjects they have failed. Miss, can I do A level? They asked. Okay, I said them to do parallelly if they can. Parallelly means O level with A level. They can do. If can't means I said them to do, privately A level. If not, do O level. In 4 months you have the exam, then try the A level. I gave 3 options for them. Now they are just studying again. Not like that. Don't leave everything, guys. Don't think everything depends on the future. This O level is not gonna decide your future, but it's just a small step for your future, I can say. Okay, it's not gonna, decide your future. Entire future is depending. Okay, I'm going to die. That time is no, not at all. See that students they scored well in other subjects. Main subject was flop. At the same time, they asked me, Miss, what can I do, sir? When some of them cried also. What can I do, sir? I said them, you do privately A level. If not, do O level in 4 months you have. Otherwise, you do parallel. If you all are good with studies, do parallelly. Some of them doing parallelly. They are doing. They didn't give up. Okay, seriously, they didn't give up. They took the failed subjects. They are doing again. Don't think that it is gonna decide your future. Some people will say only will make you all feel stress. Never do that, guys. Okay. Hope you all got it. If you all have a goal, still if you all are doesn't having a goal means think why you all are gonna do this here. Okay. This can make you come forward. How about it? Nice. Okay. Depression. Why depression in this age? Okay. Depression is there for everyone. Don't think I'm smiling. The some of people are laughing. They are having money. Okay. They are doing their jobs. Her status is happiness. Is it? No, like that. Not like that. Everyone has the problem. Everyone is facing a stressful life. Not only you, not only me. Everyone has a depression life. Okay. Each and everyone. Small kids also nowadays depression it's in. Even small ones. Okay. They say I'm stressed with I can't, have a confidence in my studies. I'm not concentrate in studies. Then kind of situation you guys are having like no, everyone has a problem. Everyone has With the same problem only, I'm also doing my career. With the same problem only, I'm also doing my studies. Don't think like only you have the stress, only you have the depression, only you have the problems. Everyone, even your parents, your friends, okay, even the rich ones, even the poor ones, everyone are having, okay, teachers, students, all. Some people they won't show, some people they will show. That's what the problem is, okay? Right? Hope you all are okay now. Hope you all are confident. Okay. Let's go to the part two. Are you all ready? Do you all have a goal then now? At least tell me, do you all have a goal? Have you all built a goal? Mm-mm-mm. Trust issues, okay? Right. Again and again. I'm waiting for your results. At least, okay, for the people who supported you, give them the gift. Okay, then. I'm happy for you all. Inshallah, you can do it. Even, very weak students, some of my students, they studied only for 4 months. Before that, they don't know the syllabus also. They have scored 7A, 6A. Though I can't even believe that they have scored. They are telling me just within 4 months I have scored this result. I didn't study that much hardly, but I was like, concentrated when I was studying. I had the confidence when I was studying. Within 4 months, they studied self studies only, most of the time. Okay, then why can't you all say, and I'm asking, why can't you all? We will take an you are sacrificing. Yes, inshallah. So even though I'm sacrificing, okay, at least my students, okay, I'm ready for whatever. Yeah, that's not a problem. Right, guys. So inshallah, what if good mood changes? That depends on yourself. R020, okay. What if mood changes while studying? Now you are leaving the mood to come forward. If you have the career, if you have the goal, it doesn't change at all. You try to change yourself, okay? No one can't do it. How to earn money? First O levels, okay? Inshallah. After that, you can decide. Right, guys. So part two paper, answer 5 questions, including question number 1 and 4 other questions, okay? In this step, in your exam, definitely this question set only they will be asking. There is another set of questions also. So last question, like a small part, a short note will be given. So what kind of things you all are gonna have it? First question carries 20 marks and the other 10 marks. Define the term Akida. Okay, define the term Akida. Say, and that was a question. So can you all tell me what is the definition of Akida? What is the definition? I'll be putting the paper in the chat box. Don't worry. Now focus again. Before the class ends, I can talk about it. Now just focus. Type and send me what is Akida. Okay, nice. Effort is the most important when you are doing. Okay, without an effort, you can't study. Now you all are putting the effort. Okay, so I'm happy that you guys are putting the effort. You are in the class at this time. Okay, now it's gonna be 10:50. 10:50 the time is. You guys are having the sacrification. You have sacrificed your sleep and your studying right now. Okay, so inshallah, definitely, if you stay until the end, you can score the best. Inshallah, I'll make dua for you all. Type, then you have a practice. Very good, guys. I'm really happy that you all are sending the answer. Akida means first thing. First thing, a man is built on Akida. A Muslim man is built on Akida. It is a what foundation? It is a foundation of Islam. So Aqidah is believing all the 6 articles of faith without any doubt. We call it as Aqidah. Belief in the 6 articles of faith without any doubt. Okay. Aqidah means simply I can write belief in, because it's a 2 marks question. Belief in the 6 articles of faith without any doubt. What if it is for, you can say it is for 3 marks question. You can define the 6 articles without any doubt. We call it as Akida. Can anyone tell me what is the Arabic root word for Akida? What is the Arabic root word for Akida? We call it as very good, Aqaid. Okay, Aqaid means what? Tightening something. Okay, so it's like you tie a rope. Okay, you can't remove that because it is tightened. So that is Aqaid, the meaning of that. Okay. Right, next question. Mention 2 types of water in Islam. What are the 2 types of water in Islam? Can anyone tell me quickly? What are the types of water? Very good. We call it as what? Ma'ut tahur and Ma'ut tahir or Ma'ul mutanajis. You can write. Meaning, you can also write here very pure. Here pure water. Right? Okay, next question. State 2 benefits of performing salah regularly. What are the 2 benefits? What are the 2 benefits of salah? Simply tell me the answers. Because this is a 2 marks question, you don't have to waste time by proving everything. It keeps a person away from very good. It keeps away from bad deeds. Prevents from evil deeds. Connects with Allah. Right, the next question. Let's go quickly. Mention 2 qualities developed through tazkiyah. You all know what is tazkiyah, right? We call it as what? Purification. 2 qualities developed through tazkiyah. What are the 2 qualities we'll be having if we have a pure heart? What are the things we'll be having? First thing, in your life you should have what? In your life you should have what is that? Patience. Patience. We call it as sabr. Right? Do you have the patience? When a person comes and scolds you, suddenly you have the patience. If a person comes and suddenly scolds you, will you ask why did you scold, or you will scold backwards? We'll see whether you have the patience. Suddenly someone is coming and scolding a stranger. Will you ask why or what purpose you are scolding, or you will scold back? Just shut and wait. Like that you will tell. Or you will stay silent. We have ego. Okay. Staying silent, mashallah. If you are staying silent, or if you are trying to ask him what is the, or her, like what is the sayan, then that's perfect. Okay. That is what patience means. It's not like scolding back, or you have to test. Put your ego instead. Bill. Speak peace. Yeah. Yeah. When it comes to parents and all, you can't. Okay. You should have patience when elders, parents. Right, next question. Name 2 people not eligible to receive the zakat. Okay, not eligible people to receive the zakat. What? How many categories of people are there? First of all, tell me how many categories? How many categories? Eligible, I'm asking. Eligible people, how many categories? Very good, 8. 2 people not eligible only I have asked here. Okay, not eligible means can't receive. Okay, non-Muslim, can they receive? Non-Muslim? No. Right. Next one, rich people, collectors of zakat. Okay, so those kind of people you can write under this. Right. The next question, 6th one. Mention 2 sunnah acts of fasting. Sunnah acts of fasting. What are they? Sunnah acts of fasting. Breaking. Very good. Yeah, giving charity. breaking. Right, next question. Write two examples of Farl Ain. Okay, Farl Ain means, first of all, tell me what is meant by Farl Ain. What is the meaning of Farl Ain? Now they're asking Farl Ain. First of all, you need to understand, is it a individual obligation or community? Individual, you have to write it properly. Individual obligation, we call it as what? Individual obligation, we call it as Farl Ain. So what are the examples comes under? 5 daily prayers. Everyone has to do it. Okay, it is compulsory. 5 times prayer. Fasting in the month of Ramadan. Looking after your parents. Okay, fasting on the month of Ramadan. Okay, so these are what? These are compulsory on every people. While Farl Kifaya is community obligation. It's like Janaza, okay, producing scholars. These are what? Communicative, okay? Right, society made compulsory. Community obligation. Right, next one. Mention two examples for Farl Kifaya. Now they're asking for Farl Kifaya. What are they? Farl Kifaya, what is the difference? Farl Kifaya means you all know that community obligation. If only few people in the area, okay, few people, that means it is okay. If no one does that, means everyone will be the sinner. Okay, example, Janaza prayer, Azan, calling Azan, Muazzin. Okay, also what you can say, Imam, and yeah, Jumma prayers, and what else you can say? Producing scholars, teachers, doctors. These are what? These are community obligation. Right, next one. Mention two state to compulsory acts performed during Hajj. Compulsory acts in Hajj. You all think and tell me. Don't search anywhere. Okay. What are the compulsory things during a Hajj? Compulsory Hajj related. What is the difference between Hajj and Umrah? Do you all know? Difference between Hajj and Umrah. What is that? Okay. Hajj and Umrah difference. Staying at? Very good. Staying at Arafah. Staying at Arafah you can write. Also you can write Tawaf. Tawaf al-Ifada is a compulsory. You can write Tawaf al-Ifada, which is a compulsory Tawaf. Okay, so then last question. Last short question. Right. Mention two examples of shirk. Okay, what are the examples of shirk you can write? What are the examples of shirk? Shirkul Akbar Asghar you can write, but whatever. Idol worship, very good. False promises. False promises means it's like a person is telling wallahi or a false promise and he tells lies. That is a shirkul asghar. Okay, a false promise, breaking promise. This comes under shirkul asghar. Right, next question set 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to select 4. Okay, right. What is meant by the term kufr? Here I'll write the answer. What is meant by the term kufr? Kufr means rejecting Islam. Kufr means rejecting Islam. Right. Define Shirkul Akbar and Asghar with example. So, what is the difference you will tell behind Shirkul Akbar and Asghar? You can't simply write this is major and this is minor. Say, and you can't simply write it, guys. In your exam, you can't write like this. Major and minor, you can't write. What you can write is, listen very carefully. Now for the shirk question, if they ask to differentiate shirkul akbar and asghar, what kind of things you all can write? Shirkul, now we'll take shirk. There are types now. So shirk, there are types. One is, you can call it as shirkul akbar. Other one is Shirkul Asghar. Now they are asking you to define or differentiate both of these. Hope you all know the answer. Shirkul Akbar means it's major. Okay, that's correct. This is minor. That is also correct. But you can't write in your exam just major and minor. Because you have to write. Very good. You have to write. Shirkul Akbar removes a person from Islam. Removes a person from Islam. Okay, this idol worship, these things, if a person this. So Shirkul Asghar doesn't remove a person from Islam, doesn't remove a person from Islam, but what thing will do? But he will become a what? But becomes sinner, and the iman will be decreased. Okay, so this is the answer. He'll be falling under the sinner category. Example, you can write idol worship, worshipping other than Allah, like fire, related creations of Allah, people worshipping that kind of thing. Or a person is using Allah's name for someone. He's those connecting, those are, we call it as associating partners with Allah. It is a major, while minor is breaking promises. Breaking promises, and what else you can write? Amulets, talismans. Amulets means, have you seen some kind of a chain they'll be wearing, and sometimes they'll be tying in the hand that will be protected, say, and some kind of thing. Yeah, reading horoscopes. Horoscopes means horoscope. Yeah, believing in myths. People say like, what they'll say, black cat is crossing the road. Okay, crow is shouting, so someone is going to die, say, and that kind of stories are myths. Okay. அது என்னத்துக்கோ கத்துது. It doesn't know to talk, so it's shouting. Because of that, they say what? Someone is gonna die. Someone is gonna come. Can talk? No, right? Astrology, yeah, exactly. You can also write it astrology related. Yeah. Even grandmothers, they say. If we say, okay, they'll tell you don't know anything, okay? We know everything, say, and பழைய காலத்துல, like we believe this only, say. Nowadays, even, okay, some people are there, even in my, relative side and all, in my our town and all, some people still they are like that. Okay, the jemmam. Okay, even if I say also, they don't understand. You just like that. No, some stories they are telling. Okay, I don't stay at that place. Okay, I come from there and I was like 80. Okay, what to say, what to do? Some people we can't tirutela. Okay, we can't do that. They are made like that. Okay, we try to, but they can't. So that happens, no? Sometimes advising them is the hardest part in our life because they don't listen. Right? Okay. What is the meant by 3 types of najis with example? Very easy, guys. What are they? 3 types of najis. Najis, there are 3 types. Ordinary. No need the Arabic forms. Tolerable. Intolerable. Right. Ordinary najis. What are the examples? Blood, vomit, alcohol, sweat, those things. Tolerable. What is that? Tolerable. Very good. Urine of a baby boy below 2 years. 2 years. Who is breastfed? Okay, right. Intolerable. Whatever related to dog and pig. It can be saliva, it can be skins, it can be anything. Okay, related to dogs and pigs, anything which comes. Very good. Right, next part. What is meant by ibadah? What is the meaning of ibadah? Quick. Ibadah means worship and being obedience. Read with me. Obedience. For whom? For Allah only. Mention the condition necessary for salah to be accepted. First thing, what is that? Guys, I want to ask you all a question. You might have a doubt as well. This kind of question, you will be thinking like, how can I write the answer? What type of answer should I write? How can I get marks fully? Okay, how many points or paragraph do I have to write? Because straight away they haven't given you the things what you needed. They needed. Okay, you can see mention the conditions. They haven't asked how many conditions or what type of answers they need. At this moment, you have to think this is for 3 marks question. First one carries 2 marks. Second one carries 3 marks, while other one carries 5 marks. Okay. So think and see. 3 marks question means, do you need a long, very big answer? No need. Okay. So it should be related to 3 lines only. 3 points you can write. Okay. Keeping the intention, sincere intention for the sake of Allah. So the questions are like this. Okay. Very good. Mention the conditions. Niyat with ikhlas. Okay. Right. What is the next one? Ablution. Good. Ablution or wudu sayan you can write. Having ablution. Yes. Yes, a Muslim. Right. Doing for the sake of Allah. Praying for the sake of Allah. Yes, should be a sane-minded. Very good. Conditions. Conditions. Conditions only you'll have to write. Yeah, should reach the age of puberty. 7 years. You can write 7 years. Because Salah is compulsory above 7. Takbir tahrima, yes. Facing the Qibla. Very good. You can also write facing the Qibla. Facing Qibla. Very good. Right, next question. We'll go to the next. Explain the importance of cleanliness. Okay, this kind of topic, if they ask this type of question, they have asked in your O-level previously also. This cleanliness related, you will have to write about 5 marks short note. Okay, short note should be plus. Okay, it should be 5 to 6 lines. Okay, so importance of cleanliness related, you have to state a hadith or anything you can write. Cleanliness is half of iman, and also you can write cleanliness first thing. Okay. Cleanliness is half of Iman. Iman. It is a hadith statement. Okay. Salah without cleanliness is not accepted. Simple points. Okay. Salah without cleanliness, because without ablution, Salah is not accepted. Salah without cleanliness is not accepted. Okay. Is not accepted. What else you can write? Very good. Cleanliness. Okay. Verse number, oh Prophet, keep your clothes clean. Very good. You can write that. Yes. What else? Allah loves the people who are clean. Allah loves the people who are clean. Cleanliness means keeping ourselves and body. Yeah, we have to clean both our body and mind. Both our body and mind. Because tazkiyah is related to body, taharat is related to the, yeah, tazkiyah related to mind, taharat is related to body. Okay. Right, next question. So these are very easy, right? So if you all can write means it's perfect, your knowledge is okay. What is meant by faral ain and kifaya? So this part I already explained. It is the individual obligation. You can also write it as individual obligation. And this is example, no need, but you can just write it as if anyone fails, he will become a sinner. Okay. Faral kifaya, if no one does that, everyone will become sinner. Faral kifaya is community or society based obligation. Community or society. State the importance of sunnah. First of all, you need to understand what is sunnah. What is sunnah means? What is sunnah? Very good. Words, you have to define these kind of question. Write the importance of sunnah. If you just state the importance of sunnah when you are defining even, you get what? You get the points. Okay. So if they ask you to write anything related to sunnah, first thing, sunnah is the qawl fi'al taqrir. What are they? Sunnah is the words, actions, and approvals of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It explains Al-Quran, right? Sunnah explains, because with Al-Quran, it's hard for us to understand everything, right? So you have to think, guys. You all no need to memorize here anything. Explain the Quran, okay? Sunnah explains the Quran, right? So the Sunnah explain. Quran gives us in brief. Quran gives in brief. Example, establish prayer. Okay, establish. See how many points are coming. Just I'm thinking and write. Establish, Salah and Quran. Surah Baqarah states. But Sunnah explains in detail. You can write simply. Sunnah explains in detail. Okay, in detail. Example, what you can write? Tartibs. Okay, tartibs of the prayer. Order of Salah. Okay, how to pray, what are the recitation during Salah, those things. Okay, so it is the second source of Islamic law. Sunnah is the second source of Islamic law. Second source of Islamic law. So also you can under that, okay, after Al-Quran, Sunnah is the next source. After Al-Quran, Sunnah is the next source of law. Okay, this is for how many marks? 3 marks question, okay? Yeah, wahi ghair matlu you can write. Very good. Anything you can write. Okay, whatever related importance now they are asking. Write the benefits of fasting. What are the benefits of fasting? What are the benefits? Developing, very good. Taqwa. Okay, benefits of fasting you can write. What are the benefits of fasting? No, I'll be sending in the chat box only. Benefits of fasting. I'll be sending you all the paper in chat box only. Okay, I won't be sharing externally. Right, guys? Okay, benefits of fasting you can write. Yeah, understand the pain of poor people. Very good. Spiritual benefits are there, worldly benefits are there, okay, physical benefits are there. Yeah, brings a person closer to Allah. What else? Yeah, you can also write. Erases a person's sin. It teaches patience and self-control. Develops taqwa, yes. Fasting is a shield. It protects us from evil things. Fasting develops taqwa. God-fearing. Taqwa means fasting is a shield. Any literature students? English, not English, Arabic. Fasting is a shield because it protects evil deeds. It protects evil deeds. Right. So these are the answers you can write simply or can. Also you can write a person who fasts in the month of Ramadan will be entering a Jannah. The name of the door we call it as Ar-Rayyan. Okay. Define the term zakat. Okay. What is zakat? What is zakat? Zakat is you can simply write it. Zakat is a obligatory charity. Okay. Zakat is a what? Obligatory charity paid by the Muslims, okay? Paid by the rich Muslims, okay? To purify the wealth. To purify what? To purify wealth, okay? Right. In order to get the protection, from blackmailing, okay? So related to poverty related, barakat decreases. Because of that, in order to purify the wealth only, we are giving the zakat, okay? Mention 3 people who are eligible for zakat and define them. Okay, so what are the types of people you can write? Very good. You can write al-faqir, faqir. I'll tell you all the difference between faqir and miskin, okay? Miskin. Who else? Mu'allafatul qulub. Fi sabilillah, ibn sabil, those people. Guys, when you all are writing the, definition for faqir and miskin, I got several, wrong answers. Because you all are getting confused with faqir and miskin. Faqir is the person who doesn't have income. No income means think, does he has a job? Does he has a job? No, right? No, okay. Miskin, does he has a job? Yes, but insufficient of income. Insufficient of income. Even for the basic needs, has an income, but a family only earning 1,000 per day. It's not enough, no, like that. Insufficient of income is miskin. No form of income, no job, we call it as fakir. Okay, no job or no any income means it's fakir. Mu'allafatul qulub means new reverts to Islam. New reverts to Islam, we call it as mu'allafatul qulub, right? Okay, very good. Debtors, gharim. Rikab, yeah, paying for the slaves to free the slaves. Right, next one. Explain the benefits of zakat. Only another part question is there. Explain the benefits of zakat. It purifies the wealth of a person. Very good. Zakat purifies the wealth of a person. What else you can write? It reduces the poverty, right? It reduces the poverty of the people, okay, of the poor, and helps the needy people if they are, yeah, for hardship. Increases barakat, very good. Increases barakat. Strengthen, yes, increases barakat and brings rewards from Allah. But remember, when a person is doing a zakat, it should be for the sake of Allah. Okay, next one. What is it? Strengthens brotherhood in the society. Strengthens brotherhood in society. In society. Very good. Okay, what else? The next question set. Okay, we'll see the last question. What is meant by Hajj? Last question set. What is meant by Hajj? Again, you can write Hajj is an obligatory duty. You can write pilgrimage. Pilgrimage to Makkah. Performed during the month of Zulhajj only. During the month of, very good, of Zulhajj. Because now if you take Umrah, it can be done any day, any time, right? But Hajj can be done only in the month of Zulhajj, okay? Right, what else you can write? Mention the main activities performed during Hajj. Very good. Tawaf, okay, those are very easy. Entering Ihram, in the state of Ihram. Tawaf around the Kaaba. You can also write staying at Arafah. Yeah, first of all, you write wearing Ihram. Ihram state. And what else? Performing Tawaf. Performing Tawaf. Standing at Arafah, very good. Standing at Arafah. Guys, remember one thing. if they give a question in exam like this, okay, don't get confused. I can't remember Hajj, okay, I can't remember Arkans, what is this Wajib say? I know you will be having a confusion when questions come like this. Remember these things, Ihram related, Tawaf related. Okay, these are you all know already know. You will be familiar know in small grades also. You have studied in your life also. You might have experience. Okay, at least you have something related to Ihram and Tawaf. No, staying at Arafah and all. Okay, so you have the knowledge. You have to think that you have a knowledge and Hajj, right? So write that. Okay, don't leave questions blank. Whatever you know, write you in your exams. Explain the lessons Muslims learn from Hajj. Okay, what are the lessons? First of all, why Muslims wear ihram? Because it shows what it shows. Now, when a person, okay, lessons, unity, very good, unity and equality. Yeah, everyone is equal, okay. We can't divide using every country come to one place, right? Every kind of people comes to one place and they, what? They worship only for the sake of Allah. It teaches what? Unity and equality, okay. Very good. I'll write it separately because this note they can ask in your exams. Hajj related, okay. Last question. Hajj related. What they can ask is first thing you can write unity and brotherhood. It brings unity and brotherhood. So if a person, okay, every people will be entering in the state of ihram, everyone is equal before Allah. It teaches that, okay, millions of Muslims comes, right? Muslims, millions of Muslims from different countries, okay, from different countries. Inshallah, one day we have to go, okay, make dua that everyone races and cultures and cultures gather together, okay, gather together. It shows what? Unity. Shows unity among the people, right? So then we have patient, sacrifice related also. Yes, you can definitely write. Okay, sacrifice. Hajj reminds Muslims what type of sacrification we does? Hajj reminds Muslims of the sacrifice of Ibrahim alayhi salam and encourages us to give. Because sacrifice we have to give only for the sake of Allah. Okay, them to sacrifice for Allah. Okay, right. So this part, inshallah. Okay, yeah, repentance and forgiveness. So if a person does Hajj, he'll be returned as a purified heart. It is like a newborn baby. Okay, he'll be returned as a newborn baby. So repentance and forgiveness, you can write repentance and forgiveness related. He'll be returned as a newborn, will be returned as a newborn baby. Returned as a newborn baby because of purified heart state. Right? So did you all understand up to now? Understand? So we have completed the session. Okay, I hope today's discussion helped you understand the important concepts. Okay, right? Right. Right. Also, can I know how was the session today? It's a quite late night only, but I really happy that you guys have stayed until the very end. Okay, so until the end started. Okay, seriously, I'm really happy for y'all. Inshallah, definitely, I'll make dua for y'all to make your exams and studies and to be confident in your life. And may your future shine brighter. Okay, also, I'll make dua for y'all. Okay, and I'm really happy that you all stayed until the end. Okay, so inshallah, by next week, we are having another session. Right. So yeah, yeah. Okay, perfect. I'll be talking about it. Okay. So let me put the. Do you all need the paper? Paper. Wait a minute. I'll share the paper with you all. Okay, I have dropped the paper for y'all, so y'all can download in the chat box. Yes, I'll be uploading the recording in the YouTube. Can anyone send the YouTube link, please? Inshallah, definitely. Okay. I'm really happy that because yeah, many people are, watching the, this time and all. Yeah, you all are studying Islam subject and you all are working hard. And I'm really happy that you guys stayed until the end. Okay, right. Your teaching style, unique, healing voice. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, so right, guys, your results now don't talk about your results and everything. Inshallah, definitely. If you all try harder, okay. If you all try harder, inshallah, definitely you can score the best, okay. Wait, Jazakallah, please try to do a second. Second time, inshallah, we are doing in our fast track class. Also, guys, remember that we are having the sessions on. Yeah, I'll put the class timings. Right. So our fast track classes are on Wednesdays. Currently, we are in the Mahrami and Ajnabi chapter. Okay, chapter Mahrami and Ajnabi. That's third term syllabus. Tunes are given, recordings are provided. It's on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. onwards, 8 to 10. Okay, and our next classes, okay, our next classes are on paper classes on Saturdays. The part 2 paper discussion at 9:30 to 11 p.m. we have the paper class. Okay, currently we are in the 2017 paper. Only 2 classes completed. Yeah, 2017 paper, past papers. Okay, so then we do have the MCQ discussion on Thursdays. That is free for everyone. Thursdays, very early. Okay, very early. We have 10 p.m. onwards. So that is also completely free for everyone. Tomorrow we don't have because I have a seminar. Really sorry. Because of that only I kept today's and okay, I doesn't want to cancel the classes. I just sacrificed some of my class times and I gave you all the effort. Okay, right. Yes, and I does a physical class at our branch. Okay, only at our institute. Inshallah. Okay. Yeah, we finished Maharami. We are starting marriage lesson, no? Yeah, for the fast track. Yeah, I'm doing Arabic literature. Physically at Wattala, okay, at Gampaha district. It's our own branch. Yeah, India only I'm doing physical. On Fridays we have the classes. In physical class, we are doing the chapter number 3. We have already completed Ibadat chapter. We are currently moving to Zakat and Hajj lesson. No, Arabic language we doesn't. Do you do last month seminar? Yes, inshallah, definitely. I'll be doing some spots, okay, some places I'll be selecting, and I'm doing the final seminars. Inshallah, that will be like November month. Okay, every year I come there, I come to places, okay, and I'll be doing their seminars. Okay, don't worry, we'll be dropping everything in our groups. And yes, also guys, watch the YouTube. Okay, I'll be uploading the recording. Okay, right. Right. So shall we wind up the session for today? Yes. Okay. Right. Shall we wind up the session? R0. R0 is our admission number. Okay. Okay, then let's wind up the session. Then Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Yeah, you can contact the admin for the class details. Okay, yes, this is the number 2188616. Yes, you can contact, you can just message. If you want, you can put the feedbacks as well. So that's it for today's session. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu and fi amanillah to all of you all.